Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen Marie and today I'm doing a Friday Sews video. And it is actually Friday. The sun is glorious once again. We've been having a couple of weeks of really cold and rainy weather. So it is lovely that the sun is out once again. And I'm soon to be heading down to a sort of summer party with my work colleagues. It's a day party, so no drinking, but we're having lunch at a restaurant down in the city where I live, and I'm just about to get dressed for it, but I thought I would pop on quite quickly and talk to you a little bit about a top that I've been making. So in today's video, I will be showing you my new Davenport dress, which I'm planning on wearing for my event. I'm also going to show you the top that I'm wearing, and I'll be sharing a couple of projects that I have coming up and some fabric. So, I'll put in chapters and everything so you can skip back and forth as you please. So before I start, thank you so much if you keep coming back to my videos and leaving comments and everything. Really, they spark so much joy when I interact with you. And I've had a couple of new subscribers lately too. So if you're watching this and you're new to my channel, you're very welcome. So, if you are one of the subscribers that has been following me for a little while, you will know that in one of my latest videos, I talked about a top that I wanted to recreate. And I have a very well-loved and very old ready-to-wear top that I bought probably 15 years ago or something like that. And it's getting really tatty. The color is almost gone now, and it's amazing that it's lasted this long because it was sort of an H&M top or something. However, I have not been able to find a pattern that exactly would recreate it. And you people, lovely people, did suggest a couple of patterns that I might try. And I've had a look at some of them and great options. But like in a sudden light bulb moment, I thought about the Berta Easy pattern. That's one of my favorite dresses. It's very simple, but I've made several and I love them all. And I suddenly had the idea that the shape of that top part of the dress was quite similar. So the only thing is that dress, I'll show some pictures and everything so you can have a look. That dress has a V-neck, and the top I wanted to create has a sort of like faux wrap. So what I did was that I took the pattern pieces for the top and just sort of added an extension like a triangle to the top and cut out 2 pieces instead of on the fold, if that makes sense. And then I sort of measured the sleeves of the top that I had and laid them on top of the sleeves that follows the pattern. The sleeves are completely different. So on the top that I wanted to recreate, it's sort of a dolman sleeve, so it's attached to the front. So all I did was sort of draw out a sleeve length that would fit, and I want to show you the results. And this is the top that I recreated, and it is in this very lightweight viscose jersey that I think I got from Selfmade, but I can't be sure now. And it is actually quite similar. So in the dress pattern, it's an empire line, and you add on the full like skirt panel onto the bust line. And I just shortened the skirt part of it. I like made the like faux wrap thing in the front, and then I added the skirt pieces, and instead of like making a channel and pulling the elastic through that channel, I just simply stitched the elastic to the seam allowance. So I pulled it and then stitched it down, and then this happened. In retrospect, I wish I kind of had made the original with the channel, because it's not as easy to sort of control the gathering with when you pull the elastic. So the gathering on this is a little more like uneven. However, I think this is a very like wearable toile kind of thing. So I will definitely be using this hack later. If you want me to show you that, like how I did it for my next version, I'm more than happy to sort of film what I did if you're interested in that kind of thing. So please let me know, and and when I make my next version, I can film that process if that makes it easier for you to see what I did. So this version, because this is a viscose jersey and the original one is also a viscose jersey, but this one is a little more lightweight. It is quite booby. So and even though I don't really, I don't have much of a cleavage kind of thing going on anyway, I actually think that I might like stitch on a little decorative button or something on the top, so that it sort of holds it together a little more securely. So if I find a really nice button or something like that, I can actually, put that in. I think because it's so lightweight and a viscose jersey, it won't really work with a snap, because it will be visible from the front, sort of no matter how I do it. So I think the only option is to actually make a feature of it and choose like a decorative button, or I could use like a brooch or something to hold it together if I so choose. But this is more like a wearable toile. I'll probably be using it more around the house, and so that was it for this part of the video, and now I'll go and get changed into my new Davenport and be putting on some makeup and everything, and then I'll be heading down to the summer party, and then when I get back I'll do some more filming and show you my new Davenport and new fabrics and everything. So see you in a little while. Bye for now. Hello again. So I'm back from my summer party with my colleagues. I had a lovely time, and good food, good chat. It was lovely. But I've been sitting in the sun for for a good while, and it's actually very sunny and warm today. So if I look a bit, flustered and warm, there it is. So apologies for that, but I couldn't really be bothered to lay another makeup on and everything. So yeah. So I thought I would come back and finish this video so that I can get it uploaded today. And yeah, first of all, I thought I'd show you my Davenport dress. So this was on my summer plans. If you have followed me for any length of time, you know that I have a sort of a love affair with the Davenport dress. And it's a bit strange, I guess, because in my normal everyday wardrobe, I do prefer clothes with quite simple cuts and not so much like with the ruffles and frills at all. And this dress is not that. So if you haven't made up your Davenport yet, be prepared that there are quite a few pieces to this dress. And I have made, is this my fourth or fifth version? And I really love this dress. I think it is kind of the combination of it being very comfortable, because there's a drawstring. So I can tighten it or loosen it, whatever, feels good on the day. And the sort of flowiness, and it's easy to use as a sort of everyday dress, but it can also be styled as a more like party dress. And yeah, I really, really love the fit of the Davenport. This fabric is a viscose, and I managed to sew this up for the conference that I attended last week. So I was able to finish it in time. I was so happy that I did, because I wore this a lot. And I'll stand up so you can have a little bit of a look at it. It has great big pockets, and as you can see, a drawstring and elasticated cuffs. And yeah, I really, really love this dress. This version is also quite different from the other versions that I have. So yeah, very pleased with this make. So I haven't really been sewing this week much. I've had plenty of other things to do, and and tomorrow I'm actually hosting a teeny bit of a birthday party with my elder sister, whose birthday is next week. So we decided to sort of join up and have a little bit of a belated birthday for me and a little bit ahead of hers. So I think I'm going to wear this dress tomorrow too. But next week, I do hope to be able to sew up a few things that I have on my make list. So I have mentioned it before, but I recently bought my first tessuti pattern, and it's a pair of shorts. I believe they're called the Esther shorts, and I have those cut out. And I hope that next week I'll be able to sew those up. I also cut out something this week that was the Muse Patterns Jenna cardigan. And I haven't really seen this pattern much mentioned. I got the inspiration from the lovely Sarah Naomi, who has her own YouTube channel. And she mentioned this pattern and said it was one of her favorites. And I went straight over to Muse Patterns and bought that cardigan pattern, because I've been looking for that exact style. So I have that cut out, and once I'm able to make it up, I can do a more of a pattern review on that one, seeing as it's not a pattern that I've heard very much about from other YouTubers. So I thought maybe you were interested in having a proper look at that pattern. So yeah, that's on the make list for next week, the Esther shorts and the Jenna cardigan. But I also wanted to show you a couple of new fabrics that I got, and I received my fabrics from the my latest purchase from Rainbow Fabrics yesterday. Oh, that's a fly. And I thought I'd show them to you. So I haven't washed these yet, but these are going into the washing machine quite soon, so that I'll be able to make them up. So first of all, I have bought this pink and red viscose. And this is way out of my comfort zone. The colors are also a bit warm for me, I think. I know the lighting is terrible at the moment, so sorry about that. But this is a really lovely quality viscose. You can see it here. And once these were dropped, I was sort of thinking about this, because I think it would make such a lovely summer dress. And as you know, since I had my colors done in January or December, I really have tried to sort of push myself a little bit. And I think the pink one in this is cold, so that will work. The red is a little too warm for me, but I think seeing as it is sort of a pattern thing, that I can get away with it, especially when I get a little more color on my face. This was also promoted by the lovely Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl. She has a sort of an ambassador's thing with Rainbow Fabrics. So I did use her code to get an extra % off. So I can't remember now if it was 20% or 15, but something like that. And she also bought this fabric. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to using this for something. I have no plans for this at the moment, but for some sort of dress, I believe. Or maybe the summer version of the Fumitaire skirt by Deer & Doe that I talked about in my plans. That would also work, actually. So, and then it wouldn't have to be next to my face. So that might be on the plans there. The next fabric that I got is also something that I've been looking at for a little while, and I decided to go for it. And this is a viscose linen. It's navy, and it has these really bright yellow lemons on it. This is unlike anything else in my wardrobe, so I was really excited to get this one. This is definitely a color that I can wear, so this is going to be a dress of some sort. I haven't made up my mind yet on what to make, but yeah, this is a dress material, and because it has lemons on it, I might actually be able to sew something up before June ends so that I can enter it into the So Fruity 24 challenge. So yeah, no particular plans, but it will be a dress. If you have any suggestions, of course, feel free to leave them below, and I'll take that into consideration. The third and final fabric that I got is also viscose linen. This is very lightweight, and it is in this very light lilac color, and I really wanted something lilac. It's actually listed as one of my best colors on my color chart, and I've always liked lilac, but I just went through my fabric stash and actually I have nothing with the lilac color in it. So when this came on, I thought, yep, we're going for that. I got 2 meters of this. I think I got 2 meters of each of these. So this is also something that I'm thinking might be a good dress, or it could be like a nice shirt. So if I made something like a smaller kind of shirt, is like something like the Atelier Jupe, oh goodness, Frida, then that doesn't take that much fabric. So if the Tessuti Esther shorts works out well, I could actually manage both a shirt and a pair of shorts. But if not, then I could also make something like the relatively new Friday Pattern Company Butano button-up shirt. I think that could also be wonderful in this color, because it's a very a color that goes with a lot of things. That could actually be a good idea. So yeah, I really think these are looking very promising. I look forward to being able to sew them up. And yeah, I think I'm not going to keep you from your weekend any longer. So if you have questions or comments, everything, would love it if you could post it below, or give this a like and subscribe and everything, you know the drill. But yeah, I'll be back soon with another video. So see you later. Bye.